Hey there, and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be Season 64, War 12, last war of the season. And it's a short war for me. I'm finishing up a path for someone else and then taking 2 minis. So I was the backup on this war. And I'm taking in Shang Chi, Kushala, and Werewolf by Night. And there's nothing for me in the first section. I'm just going to go through to the second section where I'm taking Path 4. And first up there is this Spider Woman. And this was such a good fight. I'm going to go in with Shang Chi. And I wanted to use a special one power boost so that I could basically start out and immediately get up to a special 2. So go in and parry, do 5-hit combo for stun, 3-hit cleanse, and then 4 hits to get to a special 2. Throw that, and it actually kills her. I didn't expect it to go that fast, but that was an 11-second fight. Yeah, gotta love that. Shang-Chi, you're sleeping on him if you haven't ranked him up. He really is amazing. So this next fight is Dust. This is a pretty common placement. It's where if you get, I think it's if you get 3 debuffs, you get the defender gets unblockable. And Kushala can block unblockable specials. However, you have to get the parry off, and I forgot that she's not going to get parried from the first one, and so the fight goes pretty much downhill from the very beginning here. So she's going to be unblockable, I think, for the rest of the fight, and I don't have my parry blessing up, so I can't block them. And yeah, that didn't last very long. So I'm going to revive Kushala and heal her back up and take her in again, because I do think this is probably the best option for this fight. I just played it completely poorly the first time around. So this time I know the first parry is not going to actually parry stun. So we do it again. Now we got our parry blessing up. Now we should be good. Actually get an intercept, which I don't do very often. I need to remember to do that more. And then we special interceptor with special 2. Get up a soul barb. Get another intercept. It's pretty amazing, actually. And then special 1, and she's unblockable. But I'm able to get her down with the relic. So yeah, that's how that fight should have gone in the first place. So next up onto the minis. Wasn't anybody on the first island, but over here we've got a Count Nefaria on Mixmaster. And I'm going to take Shang Chi in for this one. Just try and keep the slow on him so that he can't evade, and other than that, it's a fairly normal fight. Again, he's probably one of the better counters here, at least for a science champ. But actually, speaking of which, for any of these fights that I do, leave me a comment and tell me who you would use if it isn't who I'm using already. because I always like knowing other options. With how many champs there are in this game, I don't think it's possible for anybody to really know every single one of them really well. I'm sure some of the top players may, but yeah, I'm not getting anywhere close to that level, so. He's really happy with his special one. I kept trying to hold block so that he wouldn't throw the special one so much, but yeah, pretty much every single time he had it come up, he threw it. But that was a pretty simple fight. Again, just keeping the slow up is really all you need to do. And then this last fight, this one I thought might be a little sketchy. I wasn't real sure about this. I'm going to take this Absorbent Man on Hazard Shift with Wolf. So Wolf doesn't really have to worry about the poison part of the Hazard Shift, and honestly, I just kind of ignore the other part of the Hazard Shift because I'm not hitting into the champ most of the time. I'm usually trying to just back off and hit the block, add the ruptures that way. But I've never tried Wolf against Absorbent Man, and I wasn't really sure how well he would work. I got very lucky there because I thought I was going to do a first medium, and it actually was my second medium. It still counted as part of the same combo there, but he didn't punch it. Throw off my first special 2. I don't have my Howl up though, so it doesn't do nearly as much as it could have. I needed a little bit longer to get one more Howl in, but wasn't able to before I had to throw it. I don't want to get backed into a corner with this guy. He catches me with a special 1 there. I'm trying to get back up to a special 2, but my Howl goes away before I do, so time to start building that up again. And now I'm in the corner. Get up to a special 2, so I throw that just to get some distance. He intercepts me again with the special 1. He's really being a prick about that. Do a couple combos into his block just to push him back some. So now I'm actually getting to where I think I can get my Howl up and have a special 2. Get that off. That does a decent chunk to him. And the ruptures keep him from healing so much when he gets his regen. So it's good to try and keep all the ruptures up on him. That's what I was hoping for, but I wasn't really sure how that would interact. Almost to a special 2 again. I'm not going to be able to get to my Howl charges though. Go ahead and throw that again. Hoping I can get up to another special 2 before I actually get to the Howl. Got the Howl up. Now if I can get to a special 2 before it runs out. I managed that. Get a big special off. He throws a special 2. Heavy counter it to deactivate it. Yeah, I think as long as you can keep the ruptures up on him so that his healing doesn't get out of control. It is a slow fight, but it is very doable. I'm We take him out with a final heavy there. So that does it for this war and for this season. We're probably going to end up in Gold 1, but I'm not certain of that. But that's normally about where we are. So anyway, that's going to do it for this time around. Appreciate you sticking around. Like the video, leave me a comment, subscribe, and we'll see you around maybe for the off season, definitely for next season. Bye-bye.